Welcome to another video. This is the Elliott Smith Project. I'm Miles. I've been on a mission to learn every Elliott Smith song the way he played it and then break it down in video lessons on YouTube for everybody. In this Learn With Me series, I'm gonna show my process for learning these songs from the original recordings and any live videos we can find to watch his hand shapes. So it's a good opportunity for all of us to get in our daily practice. Grab your guitar, whatever instrument you're working with. We're gonna listen once through the song together. I'll put notes up on the side of the screen showing what I'm listening for as we go. Things like tuning and any repeating chord progressions. Oh shoot, I'm missing a string. Busting out this little guy. Oh yeah. By the way, sorry for the background noise. It's one of the first really nice days out and I just can't bring myself to close the window. School's getting out, so there might be some screaming children. I promise it's from outside. All right, everyone grab their instrument. We're gonna dive into track number 6 from Either Or, No Name number 5. Now, I haven't tried to learn this song at all yet, but I've listened to it many times, and I know there's a pretty constant low droning sound throughout, and I'm gonna assume that's a low open string. So that's what I'm listening for in terms of the tuning when we start this track.
Got big fingernails and a head full of the past. Everybody's gonna last. Sweet, sweet smile that's fading fast, 'cause everybody's gonna last. Don't get upset about it. No, not anymore. There's nothing wrong. Wasn't wrong before. Had a second alone with a chance let pass. Everybody's gonna laugh.
Well, sometimes that's how it goes. First of all, this little guitar is not taking this low C tuning very well. Right away I could hear that the low string is a low C, and beyond that it's not clear to me just listening which of the rest of the strings are open or not. The main chord he's strumming for a lot of the time, it's based on, sounds like a C5 kind of sound. So I'm hearing fifths and not really a third, like the chord he strums at the very end. Da, da, but I'm not hearing a third in there. So I know he used open C tuning sometimes, and there have been, I think, 2 songs so far in the Either Or series that used open C. But there's also songs like Satellite, which have, that one might be closer to open D, but it allows for that 50 sound without being strictly open tuning. We're gonna have to look for a live version now. Let's see what we can find. This is one I don't think I've seen him play live, so we might get skunked on this. This is not looking good, guys. Usually the format of these videos is that we can get a fair amount, first of all, just off of a listen through the record, and then we maybe pull up a couple live videos, and by the end we've got kind of a working version of the song. I'm gonna spend a second searching for live videos, but if it takes this long, then usually we're out of luck. Is this really the time for humor? Oh no, don't tell me this. Oh no. The thing is, we can definitely get a version of this song that'll work. I don't know if anyone else was able to get more than me. I can definitely follow along with the bass notes that move. So I can tell more or less the hand position on the neck. But, and besides that, we could get the melody notes on top. But the point of this project isn't just to get a version of the song. Elliott Smith's guitar parts are always really detailed, and after listening to them on records and then watching live versions, I noticed he plays it the exact same way live. And as someone who was new to guitar, it was so amazing to me that there could be all those details, melody and chord movement, plus a lot of chord shapes that were really unique, all built into the composition. So I'm not satisfied with just getting close. I want to see exactly what he played. Oh my gosh, he never played it live. Okay, if Jesper says so, then it is so. This is bad, guys. Okay, well, I usually don't like to do this, not because other lesson videos aren't any good, but because I don't want it to seem like I'm taking someone else's work. But if we get really skunked like this, it's happened maybe once or twice before, I will check out other people's interpretations. And I should say, it is possible to learn his songs just from the recording. You have to do that with single file, even though there are a couple live recordings which helped. That was the first one I hit from the self-titled series where there was no live video. And at first I thought I wouldn't be able to figure it out, but luckily that one used a fair amount of normal chord shapes and was in standard tuning. This one, I'm not so sure about that. There are some patterns in the tunings that Elliott Smith used. He has D standard as kind of a go-to for a lot of his music, and then there are occasionally adjustments off of D standard. So the fact that I hear a low C on the bottom makes me think that the rest of the guitar isn't standard. I don't think this is C standard. I've never seen one of his songs use a tuning like that before. All right, let's stop messing around. Let's listen to what Austin figures out. This is funny because even before I had worked out this song, it reminded me of Satellite. And I think Satellite is tuned D, A, D, G, B, D. So it's like you start from E standard tuning, you tune your low string down and your high string both down a whole step to D from E's. And this tuning is the exact same, but starting from D standard. So this is, roughly speaking, C, G, C, F, A, C. I'm just gonna check real quick if he explained the way that he figured this out. Look at that, satellite in the same tuning. All right, Austin, I see you. This is really sad to me because I think No Name Number 5 is one of the most amazing Elliott Smith songs, in general, but it's definitely, for me, a standout on Either Or. I mean, it's one thing when you're trying to find an Elliott Smith transcription that's accurate, because even his popular songs, people tend to simplify or use normal chord shapes when he used something different, specific, and beautiful that I think are worth checking out if you want to learn them the way he played them. But there's a fair amount of his songs that just don't seem to have any good tutorials out there at all. So thank you so much, Austin, for making this. Huge shout out, Austin. Okay, I feel pretty confident about the tuning and this kind of shape. Again, it's the same thing as Satellite. I suppose part of the point of these Learn With Me videos is to give everyone a peek behind the curtain. These don't always go well, and there's a reason some of these videos take a long time. I don't want to make a video tutorial going over a song unless I feel really confident about the part I've worked out. I hope everyone else's guitars are holding their tuning a little better than mine. All right, we have one more option here. A little while ago, one of my subscribers sent me this folder that used AI stem separation. They can grab the frequencies that make up just a voice or just a bass or any other instrument and pull it out so you can hear it isolated or hear everything other than that. This person had gone through and isolated the guitar for not just every track on Either Or, but XO, Figure 8, and From a Basement on the Hill, which is amazing. The service that does this you can find it online. It's called lalal.ai. It's not free, but let's just listen to the No Name Number 5 guitar on its own. I'll play this in full in the video for all of you. Well, there you go. That's the isolated guitar. All of you can play that clip back. I'll mark it out in the timestamp when I upload this on YouTube. It'll go up on Patreon first. That, I think, is definitely enough to get the guitar part locked in. It's very clear, and with the help especially of the video from, oh no, what was his name? This was the first one we found, and it was uploaded before anyway. I'll give Austin the credit for now. Of course, there are people who've been playing these songs for a long time. And however you end up playing these songs, whatever tuning you want to use, knock yourself out. Looks like this person is not using the same tuning. I've seen some of their covers before, really good performances. Anyway, getting the tuning and the confirmation that this is similar to the satellite concept, the same chord, that's enough to get going. So I think for now, that's where I'm gonna end this video. Sometimes you can find the live videos and it goes really fast. In this case, we really had to dig for a while, and I actually remembered that I had those recordings my subscriber sent, and I think that's gonna pull us through, plus the awesome video from Austin. I'm gonna put links for him in the description if you wanna just go check out his video now and learn from him. This is super early, so I'm gonna spend a couple more days working on this. And when you see the final video on YouTube, that'll be my best effort, my best guess. At that point, I won't upload until I'm confident that this is the right way. So thanks so much for watching and following along. I hope at least it was a chance for you to practice. Everyone take care, and I'll see you guys soon.